Hello guys, my name is Bloody. I wanted to make this video to talk about my league start. So the servers were actually in pretty bad state, and the main issue was after the 2-hour mark where we started disconnecting. We started as a 6-man group leveling, so around the 2-hour mark we were in Act 9 in Blood Aqueducts, and we got stuck there for 30 to 40 minutes actually. Then queues, crashes, usually GG experience for the past several years, I think. So we sat there waiting, but we got through it and then finished Act 10 around the 3-hour mark, and we started blasting, some of us at least. We started playing as a 12-man group, I think, or something like that, because our main goal is funneling one guy to deep delve just as a goal, as our goal to keep grinding. So most of us after the campaign remained in heist for 1 to 2 hours because we wanted to buy tamings. Then 3 of us continued pushing the Atlas. In the end, we had 2 dedicated heisters, 3 pushing the Atlas, Ubers and T-17s, 2 Legion farmers, me and another guy, 1 guy that crafted and traded, and 4 guys that ran Ultimatum. Maybe I'm missing someone, but I don't think I do. After the heist, everyone got into maps. The Atlas is kind of weird. The progression actually is kind of weird. Let me log in and change the screen. Yep. Okay. So I started in the Ether Exarch quadrant. The most annoying thing was you have to get to these spots where you connect to the invitations, and I think that's going to get a bit stale, mostly because every league you start the league, okay, so you're most likely gonna go bottom left for the Ether Exarch because it's the easiest one, and you'll always have to path here and then rush here. I don't think you don't go Maven because she's harder than this, and the voice tone doesn't really matter that much early. And I don't think you rush this because you only meet originator later, and you're already progressing the quest state for the Eldritch Void Stone by that point. And I don't think you're gonna go Shaper and Elder because you don't drop Guardian maps until very late. So there is no point. So I think most likely every league we're gonna rush here, go up, then go left, and then finish with Maven, because finish with Maven because Maven is harder than normal Shaper and normal Elder, but that's all. You could go left up and then right up, right? But I don't think there's rushing anymore where you just rush 4 voice stones and complete everything else, and I think that can get a bit stale with time. Let's talk about how I made some currency. So early on, I don't have the Atlas, but I spec'd into maps. I took all the map nodes. I took Unwavering Vision. I like it. I know some people don't like it, but I do enjoy the extra points. I got all the increased map chances. I got all the shaping nodes, and then I rushed every node for smuggler caches. I didn't take the contracts. I don't care about the contracts. I took only blueprints, and I farmed fledglings. I farmed my own fledgling. I farmed some extra ones, and I sold the contracts. They were like 3 to 4 C each, and with the league mechanic, it was kind of crazy because uh, multiple times I got the multiple caches, the heist caches, and they got doubled. So I got somewhere around even 12 caches in a map, or 8 blueprints in a map, which is insane for, let's say, hour 8, right? Because around hour 8 to 10 I had my two, not my two voice stones, but I had this set up. And then there are the blueprints that have enchants. So there are enchants for currency only, for heist bases, etc. That those sold pretty well. Also, there are contracts with enchants that give you extra reveals. That sold pretty well as well. I think I sold them for even half a div. The contracts, I mean, the blueprints, I mean. So after I found myself a pretty good character, I start and got 120 points. I started blasting Legion. I got I still have the tree. I got like 120 points. I put everything into Legion. I got some map drop chance, even though I think now looking at it, it's a bit high because I dropped way too many maps, and I sold. The profit was not that amazing early from maps, I think. I got the shrines, and I wanted to do astrolabes. Astrolabes are kind of actually fun. Let me actually use one right now. Actually, do I have it? No, I don't have it here. So, first of all, after you do a map, you can get an enchant on the map that it can be general, like more currency, more quant, or it can be related to the astrolabe that you use. So there's an astrolabe for Legion, and one thing is that it guarantees generals, so you kind of need some DPS to kill them. But the second thing is it has rewards like doubled splinters, more sergeants, more tile loot, and it adds up. I didn't want the dunes to get screwed up, so I used this node. Thing is, you can't jump around to look for enchants, for good enchants, and you have to pray for good maps, which happens often enough. And early on, emblems were very, very expensive. A full set, you could sell a full set for almost a divine, and it's quite a bit for early on, right? So around hour 12, we bought a Culling Headhunter for 65 div, and me and another guy shared it. We have different sleep schedules, so it was easier like that. Like I put it back and had my prism with, but I think we got another headhunter. Yeah, we got another Culling Headhunter right now. So there is that. We have two Culling Headhunters, even though Culling is kind of overkill. I think it goes up in price way more and stays there than normal Headhunter. After I got a Headhunter, I started doing Legion even more for more profit. Then I saw on Fabgan's stream the Strongbox, the operative Strongbox meta, and it was hilarious. Like the loot. Actually, one thing I wanted to mention before is that I got lucky on the originator Voidstone and dropped a wine flask. Here. It was actually funny. This was my gear at that point. Yeah, that was funny. I just wanted to mention that really quickly. But yeah, after I got a headhunter, after I started doing Legion, I started doing the boxes. That's fine. That was kind of insane early. I don't think it's that good right now. I'm getting lost in OBS. Doesn't matter. And I wanted to show this. Yeah, this was one strongbox. This whole thing was one fucking strongbox, man. Like, this is not ground loot. This is insane. Like, I think I showcase. Yeah, look at this. Imagine this, like on our maybe 15, right, of the league. It was insane, especially when containment were 30 CS start. They went up to 100 C, which was like roughly a divine, which is not a lot. It was really good. So we farmed quite a bit of currency. With that currency, some of them we funneled the character. Some of that currency I crafted myself some gear. So I crafted this one, which after I found out that it's worse than the spell damage wand. But I had a lot of alteration orbs, so I just rolled ones with tier 2 damage, flat damage on the wand. I rolled two of them with lightning. One of them I rolled it with lightning cold, slammed them together, got lightning cold on one wand, and the other one I rolled with lightning fire. Eventually I got the 3 mod. I put prefixes cannot be changed, reforged crit. I got T1 crit in the I had to do it 2 times to get T1 crit. And then I slammed it with Veiled Exalted Orb because I wanted attack speed, but I got unlucky. I got increased attack speed wherever unique enemies is nearby, which is a nothing mod. It's useless. And I just settled and crafted attack speed with Dex and Int because I needed that. This was gambled. I gambled this. Same as this. I gambled it. I didn't get movement speed. I said fuck it and just put a mod on, a craft mod on. I bought this yesterday and slammed the T1 energy shield. I love the change to exalts, by the way. It's amazing. We made this early. I bought the base for 100 C yesterday and slammed some dense fossils until I got this. It's whatever. I settled for it. I bought this and slammed T1 life on it. I bought this as well. These are pretty cheap right now, so it's easier. What there is there? I use Ashes Mirror. It's amazing for Legion. It's whatever for the rest of the game. I just swapped it in sometimes because of the damage cannot be reflected. Right now, I don't think the strongboxes are worth anymore because the scarabs are really cheap. Everything is really cheap, but the containment is very expensive. So I stopped doing containment around the 160 C mark. Yeah, I will still not do it because everything is very cheap and it's not really worth it. So I did try doing it with 3 ambush scarabs, 1 hidden compartment, and 1 potency, because I don't think the discernment works. I really don't think it works at all on the Mirage, because your loot is coming from strong boxes mostly, from operative strong boxes mostly, and this doesn't affect it, so it's useless. It's better to get more scarabs from the same strong box. It was pretty decent. The main issue is the Mirage maps, which are mandatory because you need to empower the whole map, are quite expensive right now, and it really ruins the margin. It's a fine strategy, and I think it was like 8 to 12D yesterday, 12 divines yesterday per hour. But right now I'm not sure, maybe less, maybe closer to 8 divine an hour. It's fun, kinda, but it gets stale and selling scraps is not that fun. But what's better right now is the breach strategy, where you use a bloodline, you use the enrage breach, and this breach breach scarab. Let me see if I have some. Yes. So you use this one to scare difficulty and reward, and you use not this one, sorry. Yeah, this one, instability, to add breaches, my bad. So you use 2 of these, 1 bloodline, 1 resonated cascades, and then you finish up with 1 wisp. Yeah, 1 wisp. This is a strat. And this is the Atlas tree right here. No, not right here. This is what I tried hives, my bad. So the main difference is that you take unstable breaches. You don't take this one, right? And you take this instead of this. You take unstable breaches instead of hives, and it's the same tree. You block everything else, so the elite is forced to spawn on the breaches, even though they're everywhere. You kind of need to. You grab whatever altar you want, you get all the map effect nodes, and you just blast. It drops a lot of raw currency. I didn't do enough to showcase it because I didn't have time after I found out, but I think this has the potential to be one of the best. And I think there's also a better strat, but it's way harder, that uses the enrage thing, where you use the skills and enrage the hive. So you force a hive fortress, you use the skills, and also use an originator map with currency. I think that's gonna drop a lot of currency, and it's gonna be kinda amazing. But I don't think my character is good enough yet, and I'm gonna try it maybe at the end of the week when my character gets stronger. I still need the Nimis, I still need better jewels. These jewels are not that good. I mean, that's kind of decent, but they're low tier, basically. They're very low tier, but it's whatever. And maybe after I get my out of springs forbidden jewels. But I hope I was coherent. That was the summary of my 3 days playing, and maybe I'm gonna update on the end of the week with another video. See ya.